We've built a culture where the word triggered is everywhere. Now, here's the question. Do triggers make us stronger or weaker? Now, I'm not discounting trauma at all. In fact, I know a good handful of people who have been through some of the most horrific experiences in life. Combat vets, sexual assault victims, people who've had their homes burned to the ground. Some really, really difficult experiences. So, real trauma does wire the brain to react hard and fast, and that does deserve respect, care, and compassion. But here's the problem. When we allow everyday words, phrases, and symbols to dictate our state of mind, we've given up control. And relinquishing that power does not build our resilience, but it erodes it. So triggers are real, but strength is in our response. And strong people I know who have been through difficult situations will pause for a second, maybe a microsecond, before responding to something, as opposed to reacting emotionally. Whereas fragile people, and by the way, I don't mean that in an insulting kind of way at all. I just mean people who have not fully worked through their trauma so that they're back to a truly enjoyable way of life. But they tend to react emotionally, maybe angrily. And there's where the avoidance comes in, right? Avoiding triggers. But avoidance actually keeps us fragile. So, one solution to that is exposing yourself to whatever it is that stirs up that trauma. Okay. And the pace and way that you go about it is really up to you. But I'll give you an example. A lot of people have the fear of public speaking, right? So if that would be you, maybe you would join Toastmasters or a club where you might have the opportunity to practice that skill and eventually overcome that fear. It does get easier and easier over time, right? That's the concept of strength building, doing the reps, so to speak. So resilience means reclaiming control. And outside forces really don't get to ruin your day unless you allow them to. So resilience isn't about denying pain, but it's about refusing to be mastered by it. So ask yourself, how are you dealing with your struggles? Are you finding yourself growing stronger by the day or still weakened by them? Are you still afraid? I would appreciate hearing your thoughts on this, whether you agree with me or not. What has worked for you? What hasn't? And if you're not comfortable in putting it in the comments, feel free to email me, bob@betterlifewithbob.com. And I give you my word to keep that confidential. But I am here to try to help you and others. And if you're able to participate in that, that would be outstanding. Thank you.